Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. My name is Siti Nurfazlina. Well, today I will begin my presentation on the issue of biodiversity entitled Deforestation and Habitat Loss in Malaysia. To begin with, biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth, including animals, plants, and microorganisms. Generally, biodiversity is essential for maintaining the balance of ecosystem, providing food source, medicines, tourism opportunities, and preserving cultural heritage. Furthermore, it helps to regulate the climate, prevent disaster, and ensure the survival of species and humans. However, the loss of biodiversity will negatively impact ecosystem and human life. As we all know, deforestation is a significant issue that frequently occurs in Malaysia, especially in areas such as Sabah and Sarawak. Among other reasons, this activity is carried out for development, agriculture, and logging purpose. As a result, the habitats of wildlife such as Malayan tiger, orangutan, and Borneo pygmy elephant are destroyed. In fact, we choose this issue because it has a significant impact on the ecosystem. For instance, it contributes to climate change, soil erosion, and the extinction of local species. Moreover, this issue is particularly relevant because Malaysia is one of the countries rich in biodiversity.
My name is Nur Airin Natasha binti Abraza, and I'm talking about the causes of deforestation and habitat loss in Malaysia. Deforestation and habitat loss have become a widespread issue in Malaysia, driven by various economic, social, and environmental factors. These activities pose a significant threat to the country's rich biodiversity and ecological balance. Commercial logging is a significant economic factor driving deforestation. Timber from tropical forests such as teak and meranti is highly valued as a commodity in local and international markets. However, both legal and illegal logging activities have led to massive deforestation, disrupting forest ecosystem and endangering wildlife. Population growth acts as a key social driver of deforestation. The rising demand for land, housing, and infrastructure due to increasing populations has led to widespread forest clearing. These clear areas are often converted into settlements, residential estates, or new towns. This process severely impacts natural habitats, causing the loss of biodiversity and threatening countless plant and animal species. And lastly, deforestation can also result from natural factors such as forest fire. These fires often happen naturally during prolonged dry seasons triggered by lightning strikes. They are particularly common in peat swamp forest area, which are highly flammable when dry. Such fire cause extensive forest destruction, severely impacting wildlife habitats and ecosystems.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurain Batrisha, and I will present to you guys about the impact of deforestation and habitat loss on ecosystems, species, and human communities. First of all, I will explain the effect of deforestation and habitat loss to species. Deforestation can make habitat destruction and loss of shelter. This is because many species rely on specific habitats for food, shelter, and reproduction. Deforestation destroys these critical areas, leaving species without the resources they need to survive. Our world has lost many plant and animal species over the past few decades. Second is the effect of deforestation and habitat loss to ecosystem. Deforestation can make ecosystem increase vulnerability to natural disasters such as flooding and landslides. Without trees to ensure soil, area become prone to floods and landslides. Habitat destruction can lead to desertification, reducing land's capacity to support life. Last one is the effect of deforestation and habitat loss to human communities. Deforestation and habitat loss will make us lose of ecosystem service. This is because ecosystem provide essential service to human communities, and their destruction can disrupt this benefit like water regulation. This is because forests regulate water cycles and prevent floods. Their removal increase the risk of drought and floods, threatening agriculture and water supply.
Hello and hi everyone, I'm Nuraini Zakira binti Muhammad Saufi. I would like to present about the laws and policies of the deforestation and habitat loss in Malaysia. The first one is Environmental Quality 1974, or we can call it Act 127. This law regulates environmental protection in Malaysia and addresses pollution control, resource conservation, and other facets of environmental management. The key provision of this law is controls the effect development activities on the environment, such as deforestation, by using a Environmental Impact Assessment or EIA. Secondly is Land Conservation Act 1960. Intended to guarantee the preservation of land and its natural resources, especially by of reclamation and land rehabilitation projects. The key provision of this law is enables of development of land rehabilitation initiatives of regions, including forest land. Thirdly is National Policy on Biological Diversity or NPBD since 2016 until 2025. The key provision of this law is to prioritize biodiversity conservation, which includes defending of habitat and also ecosystem that are danger from destruction. The last one of the laws and policies is National Forestry Act 1984 or Act 330. This law is the National Forestry Act established the legal foundation for Malaysian forest resource governance and management.
Hello guys, I'm Shelter Adana binti Tuan. We proceed to present about effectiveness laws and policies in mitigating the problem. First, Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This act aims to protect wildlife species and natural habitats. It prohibits illegal hunting and the trade of endangered species and protection to areas critical for the survival of certain species. National Forestry Act 1984. This is the primary law governing forest management in Malaysia. It empowers the government to plan, manage and protect forest areas. One of its key objectives is to ensure sustainable forest management by regulating logging activities and providing protection to permanent forest reserves. The Act outlines procedure and strict conditions for logging, including replanting, reforestation in affected areas. Thirdly, reforestation and conservation programs. Malaysia has implemented several reforestation and conservation initiatives to restore areas affected by deforestation. This includes the establishment of national parks and protects forest reserves. And the last one is Malaysian Biodiversity Policy. Introduced to protect Malaysia's biodiversity, this policy emphasizes to the protection of natural habitats and endangered species. It also promotes research and conservation of biodiversity throughout the country. Overall, while there are challenges in enforcement, these laws and policies play a vital role in mitigating the negative impacts of deforestation and habitat loss. However, greater success will depend on stronger enforcement, higher public awareness, and cooperation between the government, industry, and communities.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurdayana Akira binti Nosahiri and my metric number is E24A3492. There are various practical solutions that can help address this challenge. The first one is environmental education. Environmental education is a process of educating that increase people awareness and knowledge of issues that exist in their surrounding. This process helps in the identification of environmental issue and the development of the necessary expertise and abilities. In order to raise the public awareness of the environment in general and the issue that surround it, environmental education may be useful. Next solution are increased planting forests. Managing waste, marginal lands and unused land should be helpful in general, especially when it comes to roadside areas that are unsuitable for agriculture. Also, tree plantings outside of forest area will help to reduce the pressure on forests to fulfill demands for fuel wood, fodder and timber. Last but not least, enforcement of forest protection laws. Laws have been approved by the government to prevent exploitation of natural resources and deforestation in forest area and natural habitats. The Environmental Conservation Act of 1974, for example, offers an outline for environmental protection in Malaysia. They are therefore able to monitor the deforestation progress.
Next, let's discuss about the feasibility, sustainability, potential challenges and how the policy adjustment and community involvement can enhance this solution. First is environmental education. The feasibility is low cost and affordable, but the challenge lies is ensuring everyone to have access to it. Next is sustainability. Teaching everyone on how to take care about the environment and build a much more eco-friendly society. Next is challenges. Not everyone gets the same opportunity, especially people at the rural or low-income areas. Next, policymakers can provide a grants, funding or tax incentive to school and organizations. Next, community can be involved in environmental education by organizing the local workshop, outdoor activities or sustainability programs. Next is increasing forest plantation. Tree planting isn't free, but it can pay off in the long run. The sustainability is they clean the air, help with water management, and also provide a home for wildlife. But the challenges is climate change can make things harder, and there isn't always enough land to planting a large tree. Next, government can protect areas for reforestation, especially the places that have been cleared for tree. And also, community can educate people about why the forest is important and how to take care of them. Lastly is enforcement of forest protection law. The feasibility is the rule must be clear about what is illegal, and the sustainability is the forest shouldn't be seen as something that to be explored. And the challenges we face here is illegal activities, less public awareness, and also remote forests. Government can introduce a tougher law to the violators accountable and regulate trade in illegal forest products. Also, we can educate them by teaching communities about the benefits of forest protection.